Dive crews are in the water in Baltimore, continuing to search for the bodies of 6 men who fell from the Francis Scott Key Bridge when it collapsed early yesterday morning after being hit by a cargo ship. So far, the names of 2 of the 6 have been made public. Maynor Sandoval was from Honduras. He came to the United States to find a better life. He had a wife, an 18-year-old son, and a 5-year-old daughter. Miguel Luna was also a father with a wife and 3 kids. He had lived in Maryland for nearly 2 decades. The aftermath of the bridge tragedy is expected to affect shipping up and down the East Coast. Right now, we're told about a dozen ships remain in Baltimore's port, unable to depart. News4Jax reporter Scott Johnson looks at the impact on shipping and what this will mean for ports here in our area.
The disaster in Baltimore will have a ripple effect up and down the East Coast as ports all along the eastern seaboard have to absorb shipments from Baltimore, one of the nation's busiest ports. I met up with Rod Sullivan, a veteran maritime lawyer. He says the Port of Newark in New Jersey and Port of Norfolk in Virginia will likely get a lot of the shipments. But they could get overloaded, and some shipments will come to other local ports, like maybe Brunswick or Jacksonville.
Yeah, there's no question about the fact that there are 2 major imports and exports that'll be affected by the bridge being down. Number 1 is auto, and number 2 is coal. Now, there are only so many places to deposit autos, new automobiles, particularly from Europe on the east coast of the United States.
I reached out to Jacksport about this. They say so far they haven't heard of any shipments being redirected to Jacksport, which they say is around 600 miles from the Port of Baltimore. I reached out to Farnell Freight Forwarders. They're a company that deals with logistics. Jacksport told me to talk to a freight forwarder because they deal directly with this type of thing. One thing they said was it's very possible a lot of businesses up near Baltimore that deal with freight could simply go out of business. Sullivan says the port in Baltimore could feasibly be stopped or slowed for months, and it may be a boon for Jacksonville-based CSX as a lot of freight now has to be moved by train.
Because all those cars which formerly went to Baltimore now are going to go to other ports. And in order to get cars to the mid-Atlantic region, most of them are going to have to be railed up there.
While there is a debate of how much inventory will be rerouted to Jacksonville or Brunswick, Sullivan says it will take weeks before we know, as many of the shippers in Europe are currently figuring out how to reroute their ships. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott also reached out to the Georgia Port Authority, which handles the Port of Brunswick. He was told Brunswick is better equipped to handle any car imports that are rerouted from Baltimore than the much larger Port of Savannah. So ships that are diverted to Georgia are expected to head to Brunswick.